Hello, hello, hello. I am in my garden and I have terrible back pain. But I'm finally getting settled for the evening. I've worked very hard today, as usual. I work very hard. I don't think people know. I usually don't talk about this, but it is a lot of work. To live fully green is a lot of work. I guess that's why most people don't want to do it. But I do it because that's my service to the earth. Friedrich Nietzsche said, "Stay faithful to the earth." That's very important. Now I'm going to show you the rhododendron. Here is the rhododendron. The beautiful, beautiful rhododendron brushes. You can see two different types that are growing next to each other. One is very pale pink and the other one is very strong bubblegum pink. And they are all coming out now, all the flowers. Very, very, very infinitely gorgeous. And I already ate some rhododendron flowers, and Paul made tea with rhododendron flowers. So to protect himself from the virus or any virus. Okay, so I have to, it is getting chilly now. I feel like closing this here. It's getting chilly, to say the least. But I still wanted to make a video in the garden because I'm getting grounded and I love being in the garden, and I have double pants on and I have big winter boots on and winter pants. So that's very nice. That feels very good. So, and it is now, we have end of May. It should get warmer now, but the temperature in this region here fluctuates back and forth. Even in the summertime it can get very cold suddenly, and then the next day it can get very hot. The temperature can change from one day to the other by like 30 degrees Fahrenheit and even more. So it's very, very, very confusing, this constant temperature changing. And one time we had 3 days 80 degrees in the middle of winter. Now that's weird as heck, you know. And the reason why is because there was a steady wind coming from the South Pacific Islands, from the equator in the Pacific Ocean, and we are close to the Pacific Ocean, and sometimes there is a specific wind flow and a very steady, there can be a very steady wind flow, and when the wind flow comes from the equator, it brings with it the equator temperature. That was very strange when we picked up the baby dog. So like a week later we came to this house with the baby dog. Suddenly it was 80 degrees for 3 days, and that was kind of nice for us, just the right timing, because that was when we had to house train him, and it would have been very difficult if the weather would have been bad or rainy or ice cold. It would have been very difficult to do, constantly going outside with him in the ice coldness. And here we had 80 degrees. I was wearing my flip-flop shoes. I broke them also. And it was amazing. I was walking around in my undershorts and t-shirt. It was really, really fantastic, and I thought, oh, I wished I could have that every single day. But then 3 days later, the temperature plunged all the way into the 40s. So, like, yeah, it plunged by over 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's kind of really, it makes you tired, you know. It's not easy, I would say. That definitely makes one tired. It's exhausting to constantly have to readjust to the other temperature and constantly have your winter pants ready and your jacket and your winter boots and all of that, even in the summertime. That's not very pleasant to live like this. So I don't like unsteady temperatures. But, you know, it is what it is. We have to try to make the best out of it. And I want to move to the desert. Oh boy. Now the battery is at 1%. I have to recharge it. I don't even know why that is. So I have absolutely no idea. So anyway, I'll make another video later.